and that test seeks to ascertain the reading levels, the competency levels of these students. For the past 3 years, we've been doing this test, and the results, we've been seeing incremental changes, incremental growth. In 2008, 411 students took the test from primary, government, and private schools.
Miles continued on to say that the literacy test is given in 3 portions. First, there is a reading section, then a reading comprehension section, and lastly, a writing portion. Miles stated that approximately 93% of students pass the reading test. The 7% not passing tend to be students who are learning English as a second language. Results, however, are not as satisfactory with the reading comprehension section of the test.
This section of the test looks at different types of documents and how the children are able to interpret that. The results for this year show that 70% of the children were at near mastery or mastery levels, which is not comfortable and not comforting, but I don't think we have to pull our hairs out. What we need to do now is to look at that 30% of children who are at risk of not being literate.
Unfortunately, this is the case with the written section of the test as well. Miles states that again, 30% of the children are failing the written test.
Again, 70% of the children were at mastery or near mastery. And we had that same 30% of children who did not master the test. And those are the children that we're particularly concerned about.
Despite these results, Miles is positive about the situation, as she continued on to tell News 4 that each year the children show more and more improvement. She believes that with the many programs put in place by the schools to encourage reading, that the literacy levels for these children will continue to rise. She took the time to talk about a few of the programs taking place in TCI primary schools.
At Adelaide, Umla, they had a reading extravaganza 2 weeks ago, around that same time of World Book Day. And that was also unique too, because what they did was they brought in the other schools, so students from the high school from Raymond Gardner could come over and watch them.
News 4 also took a trip to the public library in Provo to learn about the reading programs they offer to children in collaboration with the youth department. There, Angela Forbes Musgrove, the National Youth Director, spoke about the program. She informed WIV that every Saturday, starting at 10 a.m., children are welcome to come to the library and participate in the reading program, which different members of the community to volunteer as storytellers and encourage children to read for themselves.